Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Delighted to have on the program Mike Karvakko. He's part of our ongoing series we've been doing on Inc. 5000 companies. I do want to mention, though, that today's program brought to you in part by our friends from Prescription Fitness, and also want to mention our national television show on the Biz TV network. Make sure you check out, see what's coming up on Sunday's program. Always informative, always exciting. Plus, we've got archives of my interview with U.S. Senator Rand Paul, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, and much, much more over there at priceofbusiness.com. Mike, we're glad to have you on the program. You are part of that, the ones recently acknowledged by Inc. 5000. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your company and your story?
Well, the company started in 2006. It's an engineering consulting business in northern Minnesota, serving the upper Midwest. Started with myself. 2012 was a banner year. We went from 6 employees to 30 in a 12-month span. Took some opportunities of the recent oil boom in North Dakota and grew our business from there. And now we're stable, celebrating our 10th year, and moving forward as a young firm.
So how in the world can you be stable in light of what's happened to the oil industry? I'm looking at these photos of North Dakota, and they kind of look like ghost towns now. How did you get stable? What did you do? Obviously, you diversified. You obviously didn't just work in the energy field. No. We use that as a springboard to move into different disciplines. We grew our firm in offering landscape architecture, surveying, and different aspects. It was just there for the opportunity for us to use as a springboard and grow, and that's what we did. So tell me a little bit about the growth. And first of all, how many times have you been on the Inc. 5000 list?
This is my second year in a row. And what kind of revenue did you go from and to? We went from about $600,000 to nearly $4 million.
Okay, say that again. I'm sorry, I missed you there.
We went from about $600,000 to $4 million.
In what time frame?
2 years.
That's amazing. And again, I guess, it sounds like a lot of hustling going on your guys' part, meeting a lot of people, making a lot of calls, lots of engagement, and obviously doing quality work along the way to make, to build that viral relationships.
Oh, it's critical. Like you said, there's no sleep. When you have a drive to get something done and a team that can be behind you to get it done, that's how we move that far.
Yeah, very good. So is it now going to be a regular part of your aspiration as an organization to be on the Inc. 5000 list? Because I can see that as a great morale builder for a corporation, kind of a rallying cry almost.
Well, it's certainly an honor to be on that list, but it's much more than that. It's building a team that you can be successful in many different areas of the business that we're in. It's an honor just to be on that list, but that's not our sole focus. Yeah,
very good. Very good. Again, Mike, talk a little bit about some of the other disciplines that you're in. You talked about landscaping engineer. Kind of give us a panoramic overview, and what percentage of your business is in the energy space now?
The energy sector right now, we're roughly 40 to 50% of the revenues. As far as a firm, we're about 25, 8 or so civil engineers, landscape architects, planners, GIS specialists, land surveyors. We enveloped a local architecture firm, so we brought that discipline in-house now as well. So we're trying to be a one-stop shop in the region we're in.
Yeah, very good, very good. What are your goals for 2016?
To win.
Yeah, what does that mean? That doesn't sound very quantifiable.
Well, to make sure that we're establishing ourselves to, again, go from a 10-year firm to something that's going to last long into the future, recruiting good talent, building relationships with clients, and growing. Continuing to grow to be on that list and others. Yeah,
very good. Well, I think that says a lot. That kind of growth is enormous. I can hear your pride while you talk about it, as well you should have. And I, for one, wish you continued success.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. And again, why don't you give your website before we wrap it up?
The website's www.karvakko.com. That's K-A-R-V as in Victor, A-K-K-O.com.
Mike Karvakko, he's been our guest, and he's the president of that company. And on the Inc. 5000 list, make sure you check them out. When we come back, we're going to have much more for you. I do want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at usdailyreview.com. While there, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter.